Hello, and welcome back to Using Pinterest to Build Your Business with Marsha Anderson Photography. And I am Marsha Anderson, and I hope that this short video will show you how to get going in Pinterest or how to boost your business in Pinterest. So I've already typed in Pinterest, and here in the search bar I typed in photography. So you will see many photography boards from different people. So Pinterest is a platform where you want to communicate, build relationships, and put your name out there. So sometimes in Pinterest you will pin your own work, and sometimes you will pin the work of others. For example, I like this right here. It shows aperture, shutter speeds, depth of field. This is from Totally Rad, and I have their actions, Totally Rad sales actions. So I'm going to pin this under, I don't see anywhere I would pin this. So I'm going to create a new board, and I'm going to call it photography tips, and I'm going to create. So now I have a board called photography tips, and I'm going to pin this item because I like it. It talks about shutter speed, aperture, and other photographers may come to my board and learn some things. Also, I can click on Facebook and Twitter here, and I could send this pin to Facebook and Twitter all at the same time. So I'm going to pin it, and there it is. And when you pin, Pinterest will always send you other boards of interest, and you can follow them or not. Okay, so I am going to go to my boards, and my Pinterest account is pinterest.com/MarshaAnderson1, and I had to put it Marsha Anderson 1 because Marsha Anderson was taken. So name your Pinterest account with your name or your company name. So here you will see Pinterest here. Here are my boards, my pins, my likes. I can find friends, things like that. I can change my settings. Here is my profile picture, a little bit about me, and here's my website. I'm located in West Houston. In Twitter and Facebook, I can send this to that also. Now I have created 23 boards. I have 261 pins, 33 likes. So I have 38 followers right now, and I just started Pinterest about a month ago. So I'm hoping to build this up each month to having more followers, but I'm following 91 people. So here are some boards I have created. I created a family photography board, and these pins are from other photographers here, because you don't just want to pin things from just you. Then you just kind of look selfish. So here I have a photography video board that I created, and this is a workshop here that I pinned from my own Vimeo site. And then here's a video that I pinned from a YouTube site. So you can pin from your own sites or others. I have a pin-up poses board here. So you create boards, and then you can pin items from other people and from yourself also. So I'm going to go back to my boards here. So I have a bridal board. I even have a social media for business board. Pinterest, you want people to come to your site, and you want it to be informative, educational, and entertaining. That's what's going to keep people coming to your site. Also, I send people to my site for ideas and things like that, so you can learn from Pinterest. So it's not just about your boards, it's about others also. Here's my site, Marsha Anderson Photography, and here I pinned some items, but I also have some of my own items. Here is one that I pinned from my own blog. So you can see here, and if someone pins it, it's going to have my information. It goes to Marsha Anderson Photography blog, and it can go straight there. So some pins are from me, some pins are, I just created this Marsha Anderson blog board, and I will be pinning more items. Now, you don't have to just make boards of photography. Okay, you want to make boards of interest to everybody because you want people to keep coming to your Pinterest board. So I made an inspiration board here, and people can pin inspirational thoughts and things like that. So I made this inspirational board. I even looked up on Google 10 top boards for Pinterest. Inspiration was one of them. I have a writer's board. If any of you know me, I am a writer. I'm a professor of English, and I do teach a few classes online. I created a branding board so businesses could learn how to brand themselves here. And so here you can see a branding board. Pinterest is about communication, building relationships, educating people, informing people, and getting people to come to you as an expert in your field. I created a nature board because I love, love, love nature. I love being out in nature. So boards do not just have to be about your company. I also have, this is my photography tip board that you saw me create a few minutes ago. And here is my one pen because I like that on aperture and things like that, but it's not through. I created a living healthy board that I'm just starting. Marsha's favorite things, I hadn't put any pens there, and fashion boards because Google said those were some top boards in Pinterest here. And so you see in this board Marsha's favorite things. I don't have anything in here, so I created this board. Now I can go to category here and I can put books because I really love books and look for some books. And so I'm going to scroll down here to see what I like. And I like this one. I'm going to pin it. And I have to choose the board that I want to put it in. These are my board. I'm going to put it in Marsha's favorite things. And I'm going to write a description. Put it here. I can also send it to Facebook and Twitter if I like. And I think I will send this one to Twitter. And I'm going to pin it. Okay, and it will always send other things of interest to you, and you can follow or not. So there you see, I'm going to go back to my boards, and this is my Marsha's favorite things board, and it will be there eventually. Now I'm going to show you how to create a board. So I'm going to create a board, and I'm going to name it, and I'm going to get ready for holiday recipes, and I'm going to give a short description. This board will highlight recipes for the holidays, and then I'm going to choose a category, and I think it is food. And I'm going to hit create a board. Okay, here it is, the holiday recipe board. This board will highlight recipes for the holidays. So now I'm going to search for holiday recipes. Something to pin. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. I think I will pin from Good Housekeeping here. Then you have to make sure you send it to the board that you want to send it to. And I'm going to scroll down here and I'm going to put it in the holiday recipe board. I could also send it to Facebook and Twitter if I like. And I am going to pin it. So I'm going to close that out. I'm going to go back to my boards, and here it is, my holiday recipe board. My one pin is there, but it just hadn't finished yet. And you can move your boards. I can move this all the way to the top because it's time for the holidays. So so that's how you create a board, and that's how you pin. And it's real simple. And you want to, and here is my photography tips board that I created a few minutes ago, and here's my one pen. You can make it big also. And so you want to make your boards something that an audience of many will come to look for. So let's check out Twitter, because I did send one of my pins to Twitter, if you remember. Okay, so let's go to my Twitter account here, and here it is. Here it is from Pinterest, and if you can go right there and click on it, and it will go right back to my pin. I love to read. I sent this one from Pinterest, and so we will talk about building your business in Pinterest next. So I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I hope you will have fun pinning. Don't forget to pin weekly.